Konnichiwa minna. Hello everybody. In this video, I want to talk about the One Piece Ultimate deck that's going to be coming out, I think July 29th. So towards the end of this month, so probably about a week from now. So that's really, really cool. And I think the cost of this deck is going to be $30 MSRP, and every card is foil. Yes, so this is the first deck that we've ever seen that is completely foil. Yes, even the Dawn cards. And I want them. So let's get started. So I guess we'll start with the leader cards. So this particular deck is a purple and red starter deck, or I call it the Mixed Berry Kool-Aid deck because that's what it reminds me of. So I guess we'll talk about Law. So the Law leaders, so you can mix whatever leader you want. So it's Kid, Law, and Luffy. Very interesting pairing, or trio, or whatever. But yeah, so Trafalgar Law, activate main once per turn. Yeah, once per turn. Sorry guys. Dawn -3, so that means you have to return 3 Dawn into the Dawn deck. Place one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 power or less at the bottom of the owner's deck, and play up to one character card with a cost of 4 or less. So very, very similar to the Law from Romance Dawn. That is green and red, or Christmas color Law is what I call them. So very, very similar. And then we have the Luffy leader. And his effect is activate main once per turn if you have 0 Dawn cards on the field, or 1 or more Dawns cards on your field. Yeah, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So that's pretty extreme, because Luffy is a very extreme character, so that makes sense. So basically, if you have 0 Dawn cards on your field, or 8 or more Dawns on your field, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So typical purple stuff. So that's an interesting leader as well. And then we have Captain Kidd. So your turn, if you have 4 or more life cards, give this leader minus 1,000 power. When attacking, Dawn -1. This leader gains plus 2,000 power during this turn. So yeah, all 3 of them are very, very strong. So if you have 4 more life cards, minus 1,000 power, and then you can return a Dawn card to your Dawn deck, and then it gains plus 2,000 power during the turn. So all very, very strong leaders. And really, really awesome artwork too. I do love the artwork of all 3 of these. With Law, Kid, and Luffy. So the rest of the cards we have, so I'm not going to go over every single card because this video would be very, very long, but I will just talk about cards that really stand out to me. So we have Beppo. On play, when attacking, if your opponent has more Dawn cards on the field than you, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. So typical purple stuff. So, yeah. Gum Gum Kong Gatling. So a red event. KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 7,000 power or less. Cool. So yeah, so I will say the artwork of these cards are like really, really beautiful. So I'm looking at Nami, so red Nami. On play, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Straw Hat Crew type character other than Nami and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So this looks like a reprint. Because I think, yeah, so this has to be a reprint. I think. I would have to check on that because that ability sounds very, very familiar. So that's cool. We got a reprint of Nami, which Nami is a very, very strong card. So that's awesome that we're going to be getting a reprint of that in this deck. So that's cool. I'm always up for reprints. which Magic lacks, and that's why I like Bandai more. So, yeah. Law. So Law is a blocker. On play, Dawn -1. If your opponent has 7 or more cards in their hand, trash 2 cards from your opponent's hand. So pretty cool. So Gum Giant Sumo Slap. That's funny. So we got Luffy doing this attack, and he looks like he's slapping... I don't know who that is. Some kind of sumo wrestler. Oh, and I forgot the sumo wrestler's name. Shame on me. But definitely leave it down in the comment section below if you remember the sumo wrestler's name from One Piece, because I forgot. Counter, up to one of your leader or character cards gains plus 2,000 power during the battle, and KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 2,000 power or less. So yeah, so it seems like a lot of these cards, they are cool for sure. Yeah, really pretty artwork, like always. And it's really cool that you have like 3 different leaders to pick from. I think that's really cool. The new Zoro has Rush, so he can attack the turn that he's being played, so that's cool. And I do love the artwork of Zoro and Sanji, Luffy. He also has Rush, so he has Rush, and he has a blocker, so that's really cool. I think that's going to be a very strong card in red, which makes sense. He has a 10 Dawn cost, so makes sense. 2 very strong abilities. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I have to say about this this deck. His deck looks really cool. I don't know if I would play it like right out of the box though. I could definitely see myself like using some of these cards in other decks. I think that would be more fun than just playing it straight out of the starter deck. But that's just my opinion. But like always, the One Piece cards are very beautiful. And they're all foil, which is cool. And we're going to be getting foil Dawn. Like the regular Dawn is going to be foil. So that's also really cool. I like foil cards. I think we all do. So yeah, guys. I don't want to make this video terribly long. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. So my opinions about the ultimate deck, you know, it's definitely an ultimate deck for sure. Like I said before, there's 3 leaders that you could choose from. I would probably pick Law, because Law is one of my favorite characters. I mean, Luffy's cool and Kid is cool, but I think as a preference, I would probably choose Law because I like Law as a character. So you could choose between those 3, which is really cool. More red stuff, you know, more purple stuff is always really cool because red is very strong. So if you guys checked out my my other video that I did yesterday talking about the updated ban list, yeah, red is getting hit hard as far as like the bans and the restrictions, and there's only 1 blue card on the ban list so far, which is Kabaji. So yeah, take that, Whitebeard, take that. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about the ultimate deck down below. Are you going to buy it? Are you going to be making a deck out of it or playing it straight out of the box? I would love to hear your opinions. So yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time. Matane. Take that, Whitebeard. Take that.